You think WD-40 is just a squeaky hinge spray, but that $6 can could mean the difference between years of smooth driving or a repair bill bigger than your car. Used right, it saves thousands. Used wrong, it destroys brakes, seals, and even transmissions. Today, we'll expose the smartest WD-40 tricks and the deadly mistakes mechanics hope you never find out. Let's kick things off. 12. The rust repairer. Your car is under attack right now, and you probably don't even know it. Rust is silently eating away at your vehicle's metal, and once it takes hold, repair shops will charge you hundreds or even thousands to fix it. But what if there was a way to stop rust dead in its tracks, using something you already have? Here's what you need to do. Spray WD-40 directly onto any rust spots you see. Let it soak in for about 10 minutes, then scrub with a wire brush or steel wool. The rust will come off like magic. But here's the secret part most people miss. Spray a light coat of WD-40 over the cleaned area and let it dry. This creates a protective barrier that prevents new rust from forming. This works because WD-40 displaces moisture, which is what rust needs to survive. Without moisture, rust can't spread. This simple trick can save you from $500 to $2,000 in bodywork repairs. Forget about rust for a second, because what I'm about to reveal next is the stuff of every car owner's worst nightmares, and it's probably happening to you right now. And yep, it's coming up next. But hold up. Before we dive into trick number 11, do me a quick favor. If you're already thinking, wow, this could actually save me some serious cash, go ahead and hit that like button. And hey, if you want more money-saving car secrets that'll keep you out of the mechanic's shop, smash that subscribe button. Trust me, your wallet will thank you later. 11. The stuck bolt miracle. Just imagine you're trying to change your oil or fix something under the hood, and you encounter the worst nightmare of any DIY mechanic, a completely stuck, rusted bolt. The mechanic wants to charge you extra labor because it's seized up real bad. Some shops will even tell you they need to drill it out, which costs even more money. Here's what to do. Soak that stubborn bolt with WD-40 and wait 15 minutes. Don't rush this part. The penetrating oil needs time to work its way into the threads. After waiting, try turning the bolt again. If it's still stuck, spray more WD-40 and tap the bolt gently with a hammer. The vibration helps the oil penetrate deeper. This technique works on lug nuts, exhaust bolts, engine bolts, any threaded fastener that's giving you trouble. You'll save money on labor costs and avoid the risk of broken bolts that can turn a simple repair into an expensive nightmare. Now, brace up, because the next WD-40 trick I'm about to reveal has literally saved people thousands in electrical repairs, and your bank account is about to thank me. 10. The electrical system saver. Your car's electrical connections are constantly under attack from moisture. And when they corrode, strange things start happening. Your radio might cut out, your headlights might flicker, or worse, your car might not start at all. Electrical problems terrify most car owners because they seem mysterious and expensive to fix. Here's something most people don't know. WD-40 is fantastic for cleaning electrical connections. Spray it on corroded battery terminals, fuse box connections, and any electrical connector that looks green or white from corrosion. The corrosion will wipe away easily, and the WD-40 will protect against future moisture damage. This works especially well on spark plug wires and coil connections. A bad electrical connection can cause misfires, poor gas mileage, and even engine damage. By keeping your connections clean and protected, you're preventing problems that could cost hundreds to diagnose and repair. Speaking of engine problems, what you're about to learn next deals with one of the most expensive car repairs possible. 9. The engine knock stopper. Engine knock is one of the scariest sounds a car can make. That metallic pinging or knocking noise usually means expensive internal engine problems. Most mechanics will tell you it's time for a major engine overhaul, which can cost thousands of dollars. But before you panic, try this. Some DIYers swear by adding additives to fuel to quiet engine knock. But here's the safer WD-40 approach. Spray a little on spark plug threads or around ignition components to help with moisture issues. For actual knock, always check fuel quality or consult a mechanic. However, there's something even more valuable hiding in your engine bay, and most people ignore it until it's too late. 8. The throttle body cleaner. Your throttle body controls how much air enters your engine, and when it gets dirty, your car starts acting up. You might notice rough idling, poor acceleration, or reduced gas mileage. Most shops charge $150 to $300 to clean your throttle body, claiming it requires special tools and cleaners. Here's the truth your mechanic doesn't want you to know. You can clean it yourself with WD-40, locate your throttle body, it's usually a round, component connected to your air intake, remove the air intake tube, and spray WD-40 onto the throttle plate and surrounding areas. Use an old toothbrush to scrub away the carbon buildup, then wipe clean with a rag. This simple 15-minute job can restore your engine's performance and improve gas mileage. The carbon buildup that accumulates over time restricts airflow, making your engine work harder and use more fuel. Clean throttle bodies mean better performance and fewer trips to the gas station. While clean throttles may be cute, wait until you see what WD-40 can do for your car's most critical safety system. This next revelation is going to either make you a WD-40 evangelist or make you question every maintenance decision you've ever made in your entire driving career. 7. The brake squeal eliminator. Ever had brakes that scream louder than a haunted house? Squealing brakes are that embarrassing and could be really disturbing. Most people immediately think they need new brake pads, which can cost $200 to $500 depending on your car. But often, the squealing isn't caused by worn pads. It's caused by vibration and minor corrosion on the brake components. WD-40 can help clean and free up brake hardware, like caliper pins, pad clips, and slides, if they're corroded or sticking. After cleaning, always apply proper high-temperature brake grease to these contact points. And remember, never ever spray WD-40 on the friction surface or rotors. Now listen up, never spray WD-40 on the actual brake pad friction material or the rotor surface. This is about lubricating the mechanical contact points, not the braking surfaces themselves. This trick can eliminate brake noise and extend the life of your brake components by reducing wear from vibration and corrosion. However, always have your brakes inspected if you're unsure about their condition. Now here's where things get interesting, because what I'm about to reveal is the automotive plague that's been haunting every car owner since the dawn of internal combustion engines. We're talking about something so universal that if you own a car, you've definitely dealt with this nightmare, probably multiple times. Prepare to have your mind completely blown by how wrong you've been doing this. 6. The window mechanism rescuer. Nothing's more frustrating than a car window that won't go up or down, especially when it gets stuck in the down position during bad weather. Repair shops often charge $300 to $600 to fix window regulators, claiming the entire mechanism needs replacement. Before you spend that money, try this. Remove your door panel, usually just a few screws and clips, and locate the window mechanism. Spray WD-40 on all the moving parts, including the tracks, cables, and pivot points. Work the window up and down several times to distribute the lubricant. Most window problems are caused by dried out lubricant and minor corrosion, not mechanical failure. The WD-40 penetrates into the mechanisms and restores smooth operation. This works for both manual and power windows, You'll be amazed at how many broken windows start working perfectly after this treatment. It's one of those repairs that seems complicated but is actually quite simple once you know what to do. Okay, I know windows and all are nice, but wait till you see what happens when I show some love to your car's most forgotten moving part. Spoiler alert, it's been plotting revenge. 5. The hood hinge hero. A hood that's hard to open or makes creaking noises when you lift it isn't just annoying, it's a sign that the hinges are wearing out. Eventually, worn hood hinges can fail completely, which creates a safety hazard and requires expensive replacement. The solution has never been more simple. Just spray WD-40 on all the hood hinge points and pivot areas. Work the hood up and down several times to distribute the lubricant. Pay special attention to the hood struts, the gas springs that hold your hood up. Spray the mounting points and pivot areas. This maintenance takes 5 minutes, but can extend the life of your hood hardware for years. Properly lubricated hinges move smoothly and don't wear out prematurely. This small step can save you from a $200 to $400 repair down the road. And about those moving parts, there's one area that's plotting its revenge in silence until it decides to make you very, very late for something important. Ready to find out what it is? 4. The door lock liberator. Car door locks are exposed to weather, dirt, and moisture constantly. When they start sticking or become hard to turn, most people ignore the problem until they're locked out of their car or can't secure it properly. Locksmiths charge $100 to $200 for service calls, and replacement locks can cost even more. If I were you, I'd try this prevention strategy. Every few months, spray a small amount of WD-40 into your door locks and trunk lock. Insert your key and turn it several times to distribute the lubricant throughout the mechanism. Do this for both the interior and exterior locks. The WD-40 displaces moisture and lubricates the internal mechanisms, preventing corrosion and keeping everything moving smoothly. This is especially important in winter climates where salt and moisture can quickly destroy lock mechanisms. This simple maintenance can prevent lockouts and extend the life of your locks indefinitely. It's one of those things that takes minutes but saves hours of frustration and expense. Alright, we're entering dangerous territory now. The final 3 tricks are about to get serious. 1 prevents catastrophic engine failure. 1 could save you from roadside embarrassment, and the last one, let's just say it involves something hiding in plain sight that's probably killing your car right now. 3. The fuel injector protector. Modern cars have fuel injectors that spray precise amounts of fuel into the engine. When these injectors get clogged or dirty, your engine runs poorly, uses more gas, and can even suffer internal damage. Professional fuel injector cleaning services charge $200 to $400, and replacement injectors can cost thousands. Instead of pricey injector services, use WD-40 to keep your throttle body, intake, and exterior fuel parts clean. A clean system prevents buildup that clogs injectors. For inside the tank cleaning, stick with actual fuel system cleaners made for that job. This works because WD-40 contains solvents that dissolve gum and varnish deposits in the fuel system. It also lubricates fuel system components, reducing wear and extending their life. Regular use of this technique can keep your fuel system clean and your engine running smoothly. But moderation is key here. Overdo it and you're asking for trouble. Trouble like what I'm about to reveal next? The critical oversight that's been destroying cars in plain sight. 2. The air filter extender. Air filters seem simple, but a clogged air filter can reduce your engine's power, hurt gas mileage, and even cause engine damage. Most people just replace them when they get dirty, but there's a way to extend their life and improve their effectiveness. When your air filter starts looking dirty, but isn't completely clogged, remove it and spray it lightly with WD-40 from the clean side. The WD-40 helps trap smaller particles and can actually improve filtration. Let it sit for a few minutes, then reinstall it. This technique works especially well with reusable air filters. The light coating of WD-40 acts like a tackifier, helping the filter material catch more dirt particles. This can extend the time between replacements and improve engine protection. But remember, this is for extending filter life, not replacing regular maintenance. Eventually, you'll still need to replace or properly clean your air filter. Time for the final boss of car tricks. The trick I've been saving for last because it's absolutely going to blow your mind. Paint protection that prevents thousands in damage? Yeah, we're about to go there, and you're not going to believe how simple this is. 1. The paint protection secret. Your car's paint is constantly under attack from road salt, bird droppings, tree sap, and just about any other contaminant you can think about. Once paint damage occurs, professional repair can cost hundreds or thousands of dollars. But WD-40 can actually protect and restore your car's finish in ways most people never imagine. For minor scratches and scuffs, spray a small amount of WD-40 on a clean cloth and gently rub the affected area. The oils in WD-40 can fill in minor scratches and restore shine to dull paint. For tougher stains like tar or tree sap, spray WD-40 directly on the spot, let it sit for a few minutes, then wipe clean. WD-40 also works amazingly well for removing adhesive residue from stickers, decals, or tape. Instead of scraping and potentially damaging your paint, the WD-40 dissolves the adhesive safely. As a protective measure, you can even use WD-40 as a temporary paint protector in harsh conditions. A light mist over your car's surface before driving through construction zones or areas with heavy road salt can prevent damage and make cleanup easier later. But here's where things get dangerous, because this is the exact moment where car owners either become heroes or victims of the most expensive mistake in automotive history. Let's now talk about the 3 deadliest mistakes 70% of car owners are making. Now that you know these incredible money-saving tricks, you need to know about the 3 mistakes that could destroy your car. These are tips that people share online, but they're actually dangerous and expensive mistakes. Mistake 1. Never spray WD-40 directly on your brake pads or rotors. This is perhaps the most dangerous and costly mistake people make with WD-40, and it's shockingly common. Every year, countless DIY mechanics make this fatal error because they hear squeaky brakes and think, I'll just spray some WD-40 on there to stop the noise. Here's the terrifying reality. This single mistake can kill you, your passengers, and innocent people on the road. It's not an exaggeration. It's a documented fact that has led to serious accidents, lawsuits, and even fatalities. What actually happens when you spray WD-40 on squeaky brakes is far worse. Your brake pads work through one simple principle: friction. When you press the brake pedal, hydraulic pressure forces the brake pads against the spinning rotors, and that friction converts your car's kinetic energy into heat, bringing you to a stop. WD-40 is specifically engineered to do the exact opposite. It's designed to reduce friction and create a slippery barrier between surfaces. When you spray it on brake friction surfaces, you're essentially removing your car's ability to stop. It's like trying to stop on ice, except worse because at least ice gives you some friction. The total cost for this mistake ranges from $800 to $2,500 per axle, depending on your vehicle. For a complete 4-wheel brake system replacement, you're looking at $1,500 to $4,000 in repairs, all because of a 5-second decision that seemed harmless. Mistake 2. Don't use WD-40 as engine oil or transmission fluid. This seems like common sense, but you'd be shocked how many people attempt this catastrophic mistake. Some DIYers think WD-40 can temporarily substitute for engine oil when they're in a pinch, while others believe it makes a good flush to clean out old dirty oil before an oil change. This is automotive suicide, plain and simple. WD-40 is a light penetrating oil designed for freeing stuck parts and displacing moisture. It's absolutely not engineered to handle the extreme conditions inside your engine or transmission, where temperatures regularly exceed 250 degrees Fahrenheit and pressures reach thousands of pounds per square inch. Here's what happens when you use WD-40 as engine oil. Within minutes of starting your engine, the WD-40 will thin out completely, leaving metal parts grinding against each other with no lubrication. Your engine bearings will seize, pistons will score the cylinder walls, and your crankshaft will lock up. The engine will make horrific grinding noises before dying completely. The same destruction occurs in transmissions, where WD-40 cannot provide the specific properties needed for clutch operation, hydraulic function, and gear protection. Transmission rebuilds cost $3,000 to $5,000, while complete engine replacement ranges from $3,000 to $5,000, $4,000 to $12,000. This mistake has totaled countless vehicles and left owners facing repair bills that exceed their car's value. You don't want to be that kind of vehicle owner, right? Good. Mistake 3. Avoid spraying WD-40 on rubber seals and gaskets regularly. This mistake is sneaky because it doesn't cause immediate, obvious damage like the first two. Instead, it creates a slow-burning problem that can take months or even years to manifest, making it harder to connect the cause with the expensive effects. This is particularly dangerous for door seals, window seals, engine gaskets, transmission seals, and differential seals. Cars these days rely on dozens of precision rubber seals to keep water, air, dirt, and fluids exactly where they belong. When these seals begin to fail due to chemical deterioration, the cascading effects can be devastating and expensive. Door and window seals that have been compromised by WD-40 exposure will start allowing water into your car's interior, potentially causing thousands of dollars in damage to electronics, upholstery, and carpeting. Water damage can destroy expensive computer modules, corrode wiring harnesses, and create mold problems that make vehicles unsafe and unsellable. What's even more damaging about this problem is that by the time you notice the symptoms, extensive damage has already occurred. Replacing failed seals is often labor-intensive work requiring disassembly of major components, with repair costs ranging from $500 to $3,000, depending on which seals fail and how much collateral damage occurs before discovery. Hey, thanks for watching. If you found these secrets helpful, let us know in the comments. Want to check out the next video? Click on the left. And if you don't want to miss more secret tricks, hit that subscribe button.